the camera. Good evening, or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to province.JWathletics.com as the Wildcats take on the Raiders of Rivier University. I'm Rob Grant, and I'll be here with you this evening as we have men's lacrosse. And Riv gets on the board to begin the game. Wildcats are coming into today's game with 2-9 on the season. They lost at MIT earlier this week. So first goal on the board already for Rivier. I'll get you the call on that. We just need to get starting lineups here for your Wildcats. As it is senior day here in Providence, Eric Lindos is out there along with Jacob Tomei, Ben Farrell, Carter Young, Brad Kretz, Stephen Gregg, and Alex Santos. Farrell's going to get charged with a flag here, and he's not quite sure why. I'm not quite sure either, as he's still talking to the referee. Wildcats in their home whites with blue numbers, letters, gold trim. Rivier in their navy tops, white helmets, white shorts. Crease roll there and score from Rivier comes out of the stick of Eric Guinasso, the senior from Pelham, New Hampshire. Did not start the game for Rivier, but now Corey Hicks, Joe Yakovitz, Kyle Newman, Travis Gusikoff, Dylan McSparren, Ken Whittier, Colby Larsen, Rob Fullerton. The goalie will be Matt Cloutman and Luke Surrett. Colin Kennedy also on the starting lineup for the Wildcats. He's joined by the rest of the seniors and Kyle Mangan. Wildcats are led in points by sophomore Matt Gelb, 33 points on the year, 23 assists on the season. Ben Farrell leads the team in goals with 22. Eric Lindos right behind him with 21. Thomas Lyons has 19 and 6 for 25 points. McSparren, the leading scorer for Riv. They are 6-2, 0-1 away from home, 1-2 in the GNAC conference play. Wildcats also share a similar record in GNAC play. Fullerton, Larsen, and Guinasso are along the lines too. Guinasso hasn't started in any games, but he's played in all 8. Wildcats on offense here with Gelb, Farrell, Lyons, Kretz, DeMay, and Lindos on the crease. Looking for an opportunity through the Raiders, 23 on the possession clock. Shot wide there from Lyons. I can hear myself a little bit better in the headset. Farrell will scoop it up on the restart as we got a fresh possession clock. Must have went off the goalie as it went by. Shot score there for the Wildcats as Kretz pick up a goal. (2-1) Riv now. Larsen scored the first goal for Riv 30 seconds into the game. followed by 32 seconds later, Eric Guinasso. Greg will be at the faceoff. Farrell gets the assist on the Kretz goal. Rivier at 1-2. The Wildcats at 1-3 in GNAC play. Wildcats getting their victory 2 weeks ago here at the Scotts Miracle Athletics Complex. Sorry, last weekend as they took down Emmanuel 15-11. Thank you.
What is he telling you to do? Come down here.
Riv will restart it here as they cross the timeline. 10:25 remaining. Shot blocked and picked back up there by Guinasso. Guinasso guarded heavily there by Thomas O'Donohue. There goes the flags. Riv's going to look for an opportunity here. Shot bounces wide. So the Wildcats are man down now as O'Donohue goes to the bench. The goal scored for Riv. They score up on the man up opportunity to go up 3-1. So 3-1 Raiders here early in this game. 2 goals scored in the first minute, 32, and now a man-up goal. 9:33 on the clock. Greg's going to win it off of the violation by Riv. Going against Gusikoff from Lagrangeville, New York. Farrell will send it back to Lions as they get the right offensive pairing out there for the Wildcats. Gelb here guarded heavily by Kyle Newman. Newman, a junior out of Merrimack, New Hampshire. Lyons gets his hands free and scores. Thomas Lyons gets open and scores a goal to cut the lead down to 1 now. So 3-2 now the score with 8:42 remaining in the first. Riv comes down and matches it to score again. I think that was Jake Genest. We'll see what we're going to get here. Is going to be Genest from Corey Hicks. Zach D'Amico is going to pick up the ground ball off of the face-off. Pass it to Mangan there, goes wide. D'Amico has been a great addition since the hockey season completed for Coach Coppola in the midfield. So Riv starts with the ball now, 8:15 on the clock. 2-goal lead. Ball's down. Miko's going to pick it up. Miko's got wheels, but he's got two guys on him. A tomahawk chop of a check there. Coming from Colby Larsen, who's standing in at 6'2". And the Raiders are going to put one in. And that's Dylan McSparren, the team's leading scorer. Now has 21 goals on the season. 5-2 now the score. Greg will head back to the dot against Gusikoff. I can't believe there was no penalty called on that check. And McSparren got wide open in front. Put it in. Here's Greg now battling again. Carter Young looks to pick it up but drops it. Ball still available and going to get a push. Wildcat ball. They'll get a fresh 80. Farrell, Lyons, Young. DeMay, Lindas, Kretz. The attack out there for the Wildcats. Young drops that one but scoops it up quickly. Riv's going to get it on a clear. Cloutman in goal for Riv. He's been a starter for them for 4 years. In his senior season, played and started in 8 games. .923 goals against average, 61% save percentage, 6-2 on the season. Getting the stats in all 8 games. Crease roll opportunity for Riv as they click it out. Guinasso there makes the play, goes long. Officials are looking for a shot clock recall here. 32 on the clock. A.J. Gearin going to move the ball around. And another goal for the Raiders. 6-2 now. Riv wins the face-off, but a flag is in the air. We'll see what the call will be on the delayed whistle. Riv will wait this one out, getting the right personnel in. Use the opportunity here. Wildcats get the ball. It's going to be an instant penalty. And another goal for the Raiders. Rob Fullerton out of his cross makes it 7-2 here in the first quarter. 4:47 still remaining on the clock. So we see Kennedy, Celentano, and O'Donohue chatting with Mango. See what they can do to do a better job of defending in front of him as Rivier has come out hot with 7 goals. Stephen Gregg in the penalty box here, probably 1 minute slash, waiting for the call from our sports info group. So Gregg is in there, 1 minute slash. Looks like we're going to have a face-off violation on the Wildcats. So Trent Selly, who was out there to take the face-off, will now play short stick defense. And Riv puts another man-up goal in. Andrew Costa, sophomore from North Providence, Rhode Island, will step in goal for the Wildcats after Kyle Mangans had a tough first quarter, allowing 8 past him. Andrew Costa has only played in 1 minute and 25 seconds on the season, allowing a goal. So he'll get a little bit more playing time than that, I assume, as he comes in with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Riv will have the ball here. Celentano guarding McSparren. Crease violation will give the possession to the Wildcats. They'll get a fresh 80 as Mike Celentano looks to move forward. 3:25 remaining in the first quarter. Ball changes possession back and forth in transition here in the neutral zone at midfield. That goal came out of the cross of Larsen to make it 9-2. It's been Greg battles for the face-off. It's going to get scooped up by goal scorer Jake Genest. Here's Jacob Enright. See, he gets it across the restraining line. Ball down in front, trapped by Costa. Andrew Costa's going to help out with the clear. One hopper there to Mongelli. He couldn't handle it. Costa straight back into the cage. Riv takes the time to get their personnel in, and they got 60 still remaining on the possession. Here's Larsen. It's to Guinasso. Low shot blocked in front by a Wildcat. 45 now on the clock. Here comes another one, wide. That one was from Rob Fullerton. Get a reset as it tipped off the Costa's stick. Riv moves the ball around, and they got the fresh 80. Guinasso, shot saved off of Costa. Andrew Costa holding his own so far. Good stop by Celentano. Gets it across to Gelb. The Wildcats are off and running. Gelb looking to dodge as he's got the short stick on him. In front to DeMay, and he scores. Jake DeMay makes it 3 for the Wildcats off of the assist from Gelb. Gelb now with 24 assists on the season. Wildcats now trail by 6. DeMay from Gelb for your third Wildcat goal. Wildcats trail the Raiders 9-3 after 1. We'll be back. Wildcats were outshot 16-4 in that first quarter. 4 saves made by the Wildcats goalkeepers. 1 by Cloutman. Rivier's won 7 of the 12 face-offs. Johnson Wales with 6 turnovers to Rivier's 2. And Lindos puts one in the back of the net for the Wildcats as they start the rally. We think Farrell with the assist. We'll see what the official score is. Yes, Coach. Lindos from Farrell for your 4th Wildcat goal. Senior to senior connection. Well, I have their bios up in front of me. We'll honor them on the broadcast also. Ben Farrell is your all-time leader in games started for Coach Coppola in this young program history. He started in now 72 games. Ben's got 174 points, and he's 3rd in program history with 122 goals. Eric Lindos has 88 career points, now up to 90 career points, and has the possibility to get to 100 by the end of his career as a Wildcat. Young back check there. Good stick work there from Jacob Enright. And now Riv will have possession after the push. .60 seconds on the possession clock for the Raiders. Riv continues to move the ball around. Not quite sure what occurred right there. Oh, there was a foul called a little while ago, but 25, Larsen tried to catch that ball in midair and try to launch it down. Actually, I think it was McSparren, 17, with an interesting play. Lindos will go to the sin bin. We'll see if Edwin has the call for me. He does not. But Lindos will be in as the Wildcats are now man down. Shot saved by Costa. Such a small frame, but he's blocked 3 or 4 shots already today. Here's Eckerman. Guinasso passes it around. Chris Penny. That one's wide. Costa tries to get it. He's got to get back in the cage. He tried to race a Raider to the end line, but McSparren was there. A lot of time remaining in this first half as the Wildcats have opportunities to get back in this game. Fullerton sends that one wide left. Lindos's penalty is over. Fresh possession for the Wildcats. Farrell's back on the field with Celentano. Farrell with a good catch in traffic. He's going to make his way across. And a clear for the Wildcats. Farrell out there with Kretz, Gelb, Drago, Lyons. I believe Lindos now. So now Lindos is hit in stride. Lindos will go to X. Guarded by Ackerman. Ball's loose on Lindos. We'll get a flag, though, for the first Rivier penalty of the game. Farrell looks to swing the ball up front. Good pass in front to Kretz. He bounces it in with ease past Cloutman. Farrell with the no-look cross-crease pass. Gets the Wildcats on the board again. 5 goals now for Johnson Wales. That was pretty. Kretz finishing up front, too. Kretz, also a senior today, who's played in 33 games now in a Wildcat uniform, scoring 33 goals. Not a bad average for him, a goal a game, and 9 assists. He's got 42 career points now as a Wildcat. Kretz, the senior from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Tom Lyons on the wing alone, so Riv will be man down as Greg tries to win this one out. Ball continues to bounce around, but Farrell will come up with the ground ball. So he crosses the timeline in possession again for the Wildcats as their man up. Great pass from Farrell last time down the field, set up a goal to Kretz. Farrell joined by Drago, Gelb, DeMay, Lyons, and Lindos. Shot save as Lindos was on the doorstep. Kloutman doing what he does. Two-time GNAC goalkeeper of the week. That one sails, but Riv will get across. So Riv now with 10:30 on the clock. Have possession. Gelb with the ball. Ball's loose in front. Drago can't come with it. So the Raiders have it. Ball's going to go out of play. Checked out of play by Farrell. And possession to Johnson and Wales on the cause turnover. Farrell sees an opportunity. Top shelf and scores. Causes the turnover and then scores. Top right corner. Wildcats cut the lead down again. It's now 9-6. Timeout on the field called by Rivier University. Wildcats have scored 4 straight. They now trail 9-2. After the timeout, we come to the dot. Wildcats have possession as Gelb now starts. Wildcats moving the ball around. Now 40 on the shot clock. Lions looking for an opportunity. Can't get it. Now here's Gelb. Gelb dodges 3 Raiders still with possession. He's got Young to his right. 25 on the clock now. Ball's knocked down by the Raiders. Young's still trying to pick it up. 14 seconds now. Drago comes away with it and loses it again. Lindos now has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4. Lindos, those are the Lions in front, just couldn't handle it. The Raiders have possession now. Tom almost made something out of nothing there on a cross crease pass from Lindos. Now with 50 seconds. Stuffed by Costa. D'Amico will come away with it and look to get across. He does as Guinasso shoves him to the ground. He'll certainly get a penalty for that. 30-second push for Guinasso. Zach D'Amico survives the hit with ease. So he's used to playing on the ice anyways. Getting right back up and continuing along. Drago on the restart. 30 seconds. Man up. 15 seconds now left on the power play. Man up opportunity. Drago looking to dodge up top. Here's Lions. Finds Gelb on a tight angle. Just right and wide. So DeMay will start it. As the penalty is over. Even strength now. Lions unsuspected of Newman crossing over. Lions trying to dodge and get open. He's going to send that one high and out of play. Sports information intern Randall almost took that one off the shin. He's good to go. 30 seconds left. Farrell running across. Save made by Cloutman. Wildcats trying to redefend, but Riv makes it all the way down. Gelb's still going to chase. As Enright got all the way across. Wildcats have the only goal scorers in this quarter. They scored the last one with 46 seconds left in the first, and they've had 4 unanswered. That ball's out of play. Riv will get it back. Five and a half left. Celentano will pick it up out of the crease and start the clear. He's going to get pushed from behind and go out of play. Possession will change to Riv. Greg, Farrell, O'Donohue, Gelb, Celentano on defense, along with Colin Kennedy. Under 5 remaining until half. Riv has not scored since 2:27 in the first. A couple players have lost their crosses. We'll get a push. Wildcats possession. Timeout, I believe. Maybe not. We'll get a delay of game warning on Riv. Cover. .30-second delay of game call on Riv, so the Wildcats will be man up. That one's going to be on Penny. DeMay's out there to swinging around. A whole lot of 30s on the field as Farrell had a shot at that one. Goes over. .422 now. Farrell likes it in that spot, left wing side. .32 wide there in Gelb. Oh. 30 seconds left as Gelb has it from X. Here's Drago. Going to go long. Gelb's back. 23 now on the possession. Shot low from Lindos will get saved in a reset. Riv's going to get possession as Yakovlev makes his way. Riv with possession, 3 minutes remaining before half. Wildcats have done a good job of gritting and grinding their way back into this game with 4 unanswered goals. Riv might have sat back a second there. 2, Costo with another shot save. Pass in front goes wide. Guinasso picks it back up for the Raiders. Coming across. That's A.J. Guerin. That ball was stopped on the side there by Kennedy as a crease roll attempt by McSparren. Wildcats have possession again. 2:30 now remaining before half. Johnson Wales really holding strong here defensively in this quarter. They need to get across. They throw it down. Wasn't picked up by a Raider, but it was picked up by Tyler Drago. So now 53 seconds remaining. .45 on possession. Just under 2 before half. Drago here looking for an opportunity with Kretz and Gelb. Gelb gets it to Lyons up top. Couldn't get it off quick enough. Here's Patrick Evers' first appearance. Sings it across to Lyons. Now Gelb. Drago, Kretz, and Lindos for the other 3. Goal line extended. Drago with 12 now on the clock, looking for an opportunity. Gelb, the assist man, finds his way in, but Cloutman stuffs him. In transition here. That's Enright. Going to go all the way across. Greg sprinting out of the box along with D'Amico. And we'll get a timeout called by Rivier. 65 seconds remaining in the first half. 69 seconds on the possession clock, so they can hold it for the last shot. Wildcats trail 9-6. .45 seconds remaining in the first half. Rivier with the last possession, potentially, of the first half. Now under 30 seconds. Wildcat defense holding strong. Celentano knocks down the pass, but eventually picked up by a Raider, still slowing down their attack. Celentano and Farrell. Farrell catching that one. 9 seconds left now. Kennedy's just going to send it downfield. Cloutman will make the save. And the Wildcats hold Rivier scoreless for 17 and a half minutes to get themselves back into this game. They now only trail by 3. We'll be back after halftime for a recap of the first half here from Providence.
In Rhode Island, big is more than the size of a Newport mansion. Big is how Rhode Island business is thinking. It's also why more companies look to Signature Commercial Banking from Bank RI. Because with the expertise of Bank RI's commercial banking team and the resources to help companies achieve even bigger goals, when business thinks big, Bank RI is there. Signature commercial banking from Bank RI. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a cost-effective travel option between Providence, Boston, Connecticut, and New York? Leave the car and train behind and ride on Go Buses by Academy. With convenient stops in downtown Providence, Cambridge, Newton, Hartford, New Haven, and Midtown Manhattan, Go Buses is the choice for you. Each bus features complimentary Wi-Fi, outlets at each seat for electronics, and a free bottle of water. Departures start at just $18 one way. For more information or to purchase a ticket, visit www.gobuses.com. Make the right choice and ride with Go Buses.
Back here for the third quarter in Providence. Wildcats trail by 3. They've held Rivier scoreless for the last 17 and a half minutes and look to continue that streak and put a few more goals on the board. Lions out there with Farrell. Farrell with a pass to X to Lindas. Farrell's going to let that one rip. Cloutman makes the save. Here comes the clear from Rivier as they make it across. $60 seconds on the shot clock. See all these people wearing shorts. I wish I was in shorts. I'm jealous out here. 13:30 remaining. Guinasso with the shot as it bounces out of Costa's stick. He makes another save. Andrew Costa getting down low to make the save and goal. The sophomore from North Providence. Farrell tries to back check on the restart. Personnel shifting on for Rivier. Costa's only allowed 1 goal in the 21 minutes on the field he's played. Faced 18 shots, and 11 of them are saves. Costa certainly turned this game around. That first one he allowed right when he came off the bench, so he didn't even get any time. And that one, as the second one allowed, as Larsen puts it 5-hole and scores. That's the first goal by Rivier in 23 minutes and 15 seconds. Wowza. (10-6) the lead now for Rivier as they finally put one in. Take a look around the GNAC. LaSalle and Norwich are tied early 1-1, and Anna Marie and St. Joseph's College of Maine are tied at 1 early in the first quarter. Emmanuel playing a non-conference game against Hartwick later this afternoon. Rivier moves the ball around as Guinasso has it at the top. .35 seconds on the shot clock. Riv continuing to move the ball around. Wildcat defense is doing great. That ball is knocked out of McSparren's cross. Celentano had it and then loses it. We'll see a late flag. No goal because there was a slash on Guinasso. Coach, I'm sorry, but that was pretty bad. It was right in front of the referee. Celentano tried to get the clear, but he was slashed after he didn't even have the ball anymore by Guinasso. Guinasso, senior from Pelham, New Hampshire. He'll be in the penalty box 1 minute for a slash. Cross-check will be the call. Egregious either way. Gelb will start with it at the top. Another man-up opportunity for the Wildcats. Farrell rips it and it goes wide. Cloutman had me fooled. I thought he had it. Gelb finds Lindos on the doorstep, and he bounces it through for a Wildcat man-up goal. Great pass to Lindos right on the crease. 10-7 now the score. Gelb gets the assist. Possession will change. Wildcats will give it away to Riv. Riv looking to clear it, not going to get to it. Celentano looks to scoop it up on the run, couldn't get to it. There's Munch too. That one sent wide. Deflected pass in front. Costa continuing to own the crease for the Wildcats. And a shot score for Riv. That one's going to go to Rob Fullerton. (11-7) now the scores. Riv's gotten on the board a few times. Larsen has 4. McSparren has 3. That was Fullerton's first on his 7th shot. Sorry, Fullerton's second goal of the game. Farrell trying to call out the offense as Gelb has it. We'll go to X. Gelb looking to dodge but can't. Finds Kretz in front who goes around the back high and wide. Gelb again starts from X. Tries to get it to Lindos. Drago ends up picking it up. And it's going to be picked up by Cloutman. Riv on the run. Good check by Farrell. Gets that one loose. It'll scoop up the ground ball. Lions here as he looks to dodge and get his hands free. Drago and Kretz out there with Lindos, Farrell, and Gelb. Ball movement looking here as it's going to get through to Lyons. Lyons sends that one off of Cloutman. .70 on the possession clock. Gelb continuing to look to dodge, but Enright doing a great job on him. Enright's going to cause the turnover and pick up the ground ball off of Heat. Enright falls, and now a late flag on Drago. And this ball is going to go out of play for a Wildcat penalty. Guinasso will start with it. Drago's in the penalty box as Celentano knocks that one down and comes away with it. Good turnover caused by Mike Celentano. Made the transition to long pole. And it's made it seamless. Costa hucks that one up towards the Wildcat bench. So a turnover in transition, but does continue to kill some more of the clock. That ball's going to bounce and be a tough catch for Riv as two Wildcats run into each other. D'Amico will pick it up and have possession. Kretz took a little bit of a tumble there, but he's good to go. D'Amico gets rid of it quickly so he can head to the bench. Evers will come in for him. And here's Gelb. Wildcats are back to full strength. Wildcat goes down, but possession will remain with Johnson Wales. Lindos will be back to get possession back for the Wildcats. Evers shot wide. Riv goes across the timeline. Good check there from Lyons to get the ball back. Newman's going to be chasing him down. Gelb in transition. Scores. All starts with a Lions cause turnover and Gelb in front. It's the goal for the Wildcats. 11-8. Raiders in transition here after the face-off victory. Tommy O'Donohue playing some good defense. Wildcats will make some substitutions as Young was caught out there. Wildcats are matching subs with the Raiders. Game has certainly changed since Andrew Costa came in, and for the better for the Wildcats. Kyle Mangan just a bad start to the game, and a quick pull from Coach Coppola has really changed the confidence of this team. Kyle Mangan saw 11 shots, allowing 8 of them to get behind him, saving one of them. Costa has faced 21 shots, making 12 saves and only allowing 3 goals. Since Costa has entered the game, Wildcats have the distinct advantage. And the Wildcats score again. Make it 11-9 now. Still no possession off of the faceoff. D'Amico's looking for it. Now the Raiders do have it. Straight to offense, too, with Larsen. That's Fullerton now. Guinasso now coming in. Save made by Costa again. Andrew Costa holding his own between the pipes. Crashing there was Penny, and Costa made the save again. Celentano dove for it but didn't get possession for the Wildcats. 97 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and Johnson Wales still holding on to this momentum. 72 on the possession clock after Costa made the save. That one's going to find the back of the net past Costa from Larsen. Under a minute now, the Wildcats trail by 3. Gelb tripped and falls. Flag will be thrown. Lindos picks it up as he goes to the turf, too. He gets up, though, while maintaining possession of the ball. 42 seconds now. Wildcats hold this one out. They could have the advantage and the penalty going into the second half. We'll see what Coach Coppola wants to do, as they have enough time in between the shot clock and game clock to make that happen. Lions looks to extend the play out. Six seconds now remaining. As Gelb will have possession, I assume. We're going to get a hold. That looks like a push technical on number 3, Corey Hicks. So 30 seconds push on Hicks. Gelb will have 6 seconds now as he'll just let the clock run. The Wildcats will have possession to start the fourth quarter as they trail by 3 here in Providence. They continue to let it ride as Andrew Costa has lit a fire under the Wildcats. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Gelb with the shot to begin the fourth quarter. Transition's going to get dropped, and Farrell and Gelb will pick it up. Wildcats trail by 3. Trailing in shots 35-33. Ground balls is 17-15 in favor of Johnson & Wales. Johnson & Wales is now taking the lead in faceoffs 11-10. Neither team has scored on a man-up opportunity. There's been 11 total in this game. Andrew Costa has certainly changed the pace. Here for the Wildcats in between the pipes. Farrell has 3 assists. Gelb has 2 assists. Kretz, Lindas, Drago all have 2 goals. Shot saved by Farrell. So Riv has the possession. They look to spin it around. Costa holding on to this right pipe here as Riv has 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Guinasso scores from deep. (13-9) now. And our fans at home tuning in, chasing Roach. The good luck charm for the Wildcats as Johnson Wales tries to make the 4-goal comeback here with 13 left in the 4th. We have Greg at the dot going against Riv. D'Amico will pick it up and move forward. And the Wildcats will get their personnel out there. So Young is out there with Gelb, Lyons, Kretz, Lindas, and Drago. Colby Larsen for Rivier has got 5 goals on the board. Wildcats look to match that. Ball's going to go out of play. Gelb here moving around. Cloutman's going to stop the pass. I don't know why they're giving a crease violation to Kretz after they already had possession in Rivier. Now they have stopped play. So Rivier player has gone down. He's going to make his way to the bench. So now on the restart. Chris Penny's assisted on the last 2 goals from Johnson Wales. 13-10 the score. (13-10's the score, trailing by 3. Riv is moving the ball around. So they look to cushion this 3-goal lead. Farrell and Celentano almost had that loose ball. Shot clock violation for Rivier as they just tossed it to the corner. I heard. Kretz catches it and scores. Gelb with the assist. Now it's 13-10. Just under 10 minutes remaining now in the fourth. Kretz from Gelb for your 10th Wildcat goal. Face-off violation on Rivier gives it to the Wildcats. Man-up opportunity for the Wildcats. So man-up opportunity, 8:50 remaining. Wildcats trail by 3. Shot saved by Cloutman. Riv will go in, man down. Penalty has been killed, but Rivier still in possession. This ball pops out. Munch has a shot at it. Doesn't get it. Picked back up by Rivier. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Shot goes wide. There's 2. That's going to be a shot clock violation. As they send it downfield, ball will go out near the substitution box. And possession will be up here near the Johnson Wales bench. Gelb will start it off for a quick clear. At least to get it all across the timeline easily. Gelb goes to Celentano, and they're across. Celentano has Lyons behind him. He gets it. Now 6 across for the Wildcats. Farrell, Kretz, Drago, Lindos, Gelb, and Lyons. Farrell spends no time and lets that one go. Wildcats get possession here with Lindos. .42 seconds on the possession clock. Lyons look to shoot that one, but ends up passing it out to Gelb. Ball gets knocked down on a pass from Lyons as he was looking for Lindos. Gelb going to get on the ride and the redefend. That ball squirts through. Kennedy couldn't scoop it. He does get it now to Lyons. It's got 10 seconds to get it across. Three seconds. They get it across, but a turnover to Rivier. Stuffs Costa there as Larsen had a 1-on-0. Costa makes the save, but the second shot does go through. 1-on-none with Larsen. Costa makes it, but the rebound picked up by Riv and put in the back of the net. 14-10 with 5:40 remaining. Genest picks up his second goal of the game for Rivier. JWU with possession. Drago at X. Cloutman comes out and makes a hit and affects that shot. Kretz is going to race to the corner to get the ball for Johnson Wales. Shot low. Cloutman makes the save. Four minutes remaining. Rivier is in transition. Lions with a big hit. Timeout will be called by Rivier. They lead by 4 with 4 minutes remaining. After the timeout, Riv turns it over. O'Donohue will pick it up. He'll have Costa and Kennedy to look to get it across midfield. Gelb, tough to handle that pass in transition. D'Amico's going to go for it. Stopped there by Rivier and Hicks. Hicks made a good play on that ball. Transition shot saved by McSparren. Costa was there. The clear didn't work, but D'Amico picks it up off the bounce. And the Wildcats are across midfield with possession. 3 minutes remaining. Gelb's going to lose that one, and it's going to be a turnover. Or not, as Rivier couldn't control it. Lindosh tries to flick it out to Gelb. Gelb bats it back in, and Lions will be able to pick it up. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Farrell the Lions, that one's off the mark. Kretz is going to go to the penalty box for 1 minute, it looks like. Maybe. Actually, it's going to be Rivier, 11, Yakovanis. Gelb now with it. Has Lindos on the crease. Farrell bounces that one in from Gelb for his second goal of the afternoon. (14-11) the score now. Wildcats get within 3. Stick check was called for, and the stick was good to go. Sultano comes up with it, but long to Kennedy's. It's going to be a turnover. Guinasso here, guarded by Greg. Eric Guinasso here looks to be running out the clock as we're at a minute 12. Still 50 on the possession clock. O'Donohue and Kennedy bombarding him now. Clear out on Riv gives possession to the Wildcats. See what this call is going to be. Wildcats have the ball, and they'll call a timeout with a minute 7 remaining, trailing by 3. Today's action, all the action of Wildcat Athletics is brought to you in high definition by Academy Bus. We know the way. Bank Rhode Island, your trusted banking partner. JWUSpeargear.com, your official online store for all your Wildcat essentials. And by Pepsi. Proud partner of the JWU Wildcats. Break out the Pepsi. Ball's still in play as the possession clock's going down to 6. Costa battling for it here with Riv. And there's Kennedy. Wildcats will get possession now with 24 seconds. And Ben Farrell looks to push forward. Wildcats will fall to 2-10 on the season, 1-4 in the GNAC. Rivier will move to 7-2 and 2-2 in the GNAC. See if Kretz can add one more here to the total on senior day. He cannot as Cloutman makes the save. So the Wildcats fall to Rivier 14-11 here on senior day with the surprise boost of Andrew Costa in between the pipes. Wildcats will be on the road Tuesday at Albertus Magnus. Be sure to follow along at providence.juathletics.com. And be prepared for an hour as the Wildcats women's lacrosse team will take on the Saints of Emmanuel here on providence.juathletics.com.